I know I'm big into strategy games, and before I got into games like Clash of Clans, I was big into tower defense games. So today I decided to bring you guys 10 of my favorite tower defense games on mobile. Number 1 on today's list is Rush Royale, a game which I've recently picked up and is a ton of fun. I wish I had picked it up a little bit sooner. This one here, you're not only defending your space, but you're also merging together your characters to make your deck stronger and stronger. Opening chests, getting new characters you're ready to crush in the Rush Royale. Link to this one is in the description of the video. If you're looking for a game with a little bit more of an anime focus, you may want to check out ARKNIGHTS. This game looks like a lot of fun and really has some different mechanics from anything else that we're about to look at on today's list. Notice the different art style and the different classes that you can use inside of this game. Also notice Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege is part of this, and that's where some of the characters come from, as well as some other games. It really is a solid looking game with great animations, with great loading screens, as well as a distinct art style during the tower defense battles themselves. ARKNIGHTS is one that you definitely want to check out. And I know that sometimes while you're playing mobile games, your fingers either get stuck or don't have good grip, so you gotta get yourself some claw socks. These things are gonna keep your mobile gaming experience on point. Head on over to mobilegamingcorps.com, pick up some claw socks, and use code ECHO to save 10%. Next up, we have Wild Sky, and I like this one because it reminds me of some of those older school tower defense games. Taking it to the skies with the really bright and cartoony looking art styles, you have to defend as they make their way around the trail that leads through your village. This is some classic tower defense for you, which is something that I personally love. I know you remember this one, Plants vs. Zombies, where tower defense all started. This is one of the games that I was addicted to and beat time and time again. Nothing does beat Plants vs. Zombies number 1, which is the footage you're looking at right here, right now. If you're looking to dive into tower defense for the first time, or looking for a game that is a lot more complex than it looks from the outside, you're gonna wanna try out this game. So many different characters that you're gonna need to learn to master and understand so you can be successful and win. Coming in at number 5, we have Towerlands, and this one is on the list because of its unique art style. It looks a little less refined from the artistic space, but I'll tell you what, I think this is how it's just supposed to be. It makes it stand out from any of the other games on today's list. Notice the upgrades, very similar to things that you're used to in the genre. Plus you have your hero that you can also upgrade as well to lead the command against that defense, or actually to be the defense against that attack. And you have that map that is gonna take you level to level. You're gonna be leveling up your tower so that you could defend in this tower defense game. Tower defense, or deep fence as they call it. I love this game. It has that merge feature as you're seeing being used right now, which is a feature that I love inside of tower defense. It's a little bit newer with the new touchscreens, although really, how old am I? They're not new touchscreens anymore. They are classic touchscreens. But this game clearly reminds me of a game that we used to play called Dungeon Defenders on Steam. Such a great game, although very different. This one does just give me that feel. Ton of fun, very artistic and colorful, and it'll get you playing for hours. Defense War Destiny Child. Although the name is pretty lame, the game seems like it's a lot of fun, at least something different from all the others on today's list, so that enough is a reason to play. A cartoony yet anime looking game that is just a top-down look at some colorful heads. I don't know, maybe you'll like it. Let me know in the comment section below. King of Defense Battle Frontier. This one gets its focus because of its merging abilities. Fun, basic looking on the art style, but at the end of the day, it's tower defense, and we all know how we get addicted and sucked in to defending against the oncoming raids. This one's a lot of fun and worth giving a shot, although it has something to be desired in the cosmetic section. Again, having a very different art style than the other games. It's funny because in tower defense games, you can get away with that. Now, one of the best tower defense games on mobile is not a brand new one, but we're talking about Balloons TD6. This is actually a game that you pay $5 for, not a free-to-play game, but it is by far the best with the most depth out of all the games mentioned on today's list. Clearly worth the $4.99 USD price tag, one that I have on my phone that my kids love and that you'll surely love as well. Now, you did hear me mention my kids, because this game is not only good for adults, teens, but also for younger folks. It's very kid-friendly, but it's also challenging enough and has a deep enough strategy root behind it to keep even the oldest of mobile gamers satisfied, engaged, and having fun. That being said, I want to go play this one right now. Welcome Defense Zone 3, a fairly solid attempt at 3D tower defense, giving you that top-down look, but also having that definite 3D feel to it. Not true 3D that you would get from putting on the glasses and having it pop out of the screen, but definitely different looking than the others. It's also an artillery and army and air force based game where you're playing as some war style vehicles rather than some of the artsy cutesy anime things that we saw earlier on, or maybe even those monkeys. This one's a lot of fun. It definitely brings some realism, if realism can be brought to a video game, and it's being done fairly well in a 3D universe. You got to give this one a shot just because it's so much different than the others. I feel like I've said that before, but I just said it again. Let me know which of the games out of these 10 are your favorites, and if I missed any, please let me know in the comments section below, because I want to know what else I need to check out. I'm going to be back here with another mobile game video for you really soon, so make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss it. Take care, guys, and be good.